Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to go racing in 10 minutes. That timer's gonna start. Time to go get a beverage. Let's see who we're racing here. Oh, War Pig's in. Dang it. Duh. Howdy.
What's up, man? So I still need a couple of invites.
Yep. I will get you. 30 seconds here. Just grab another beverage.
What a horrible race for a finale of a round. I mean, I say that, right? It's the best track ever.
Yeah. Hopefully nobody takes me out.
Listen, everybody on the
I know.
race is gonna take you. Yeah. At one point or another, every single car out there will be wrecked.
Oh, let's hope the cautions work this time.
Race.
Yep.
Self, you know what I mean? Like, I know you're in race reporting, right? But
yeah.
Okay, so on restart, I want to stay with the leaders, right?
Yep.
But like once we get a couple laps in, if you see carnage happening, that may or may not bring out a caution, but like a wreck happens, or you know what I mean?
Yep. I'll let you know.
We kind of want to say it, yeah. Just not right out the gate, you know what I mean? I want to ride along with the leaders first couple laps.
Unless Keith accidentally does what he did last on Tuesday night.
I don't think it was accidentally. So that's why at Bristol I don't run a wheel, actually. It's the only track in the game that I run a controller. And it's because of that, what Keith was doing. Like, if you have to start and you're still in the corner, your car kind of just automatically snaps. And so that's what kept happening to him. Every time he would restart, he was in that same position that was right on the edge of the exit of the corner.
Then he had it too high up.
Right. Well, that's what happens. Is it's when people they're trying to have their wheel turned already because the wheel that right here in the corner.
Yep.
And so as soon as it goes green, if you have your wheel turned, it snaps. If you don't have your wheel turned, you kind of like get going, right? Like as soon as it says and go, and you
Yep.
have the wheel straight and then turn afterwards, it doesn't do that. But if you already have the wheel turned when it says when it finally you take over, the car snaps.
Aha. Thank you for that tip.
Yeah. And like I said, that's why I don't run a wheel at Bristol.
Yeah. Rub on
That
him
and
said
if it
he's
stays
coming.
green, yeah, that and if it stays green, it's 250 laps of fucking trying to run on a goddamn wheel.
Yep.
Well, Rubberham doesn't have a whole lot of time left, and I don't wait.
Nope.
And if he doesn't make it, he can be as mad as he wants. But I've done the same to everyone all season.
Yes, you have.
And I've gotten yelped at a lot for it.
And mind you, I've never had it happen to me yet. So
I mean, it's really, I give people 15 minutes to
yeah.
get into the lobby so I can do all the invites. Like, there's no excuse for not being there.
Yeah.
When I mean, even if you wait until 8 o'clock on the dot, I don't start the timer and I pause it immediately. So there's still a full minute worth of, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
once I unpause it, you still have 55 to 58 seconds every time. So even if you wait until 8, you still have enough time.
Yep.
Is he in there yet?
Yes, he is. I think. Hold on. Yep, he's in.
Okay. That hurts Flash a little more because now he finishes 16th. Not racing tonight, but I think he's still going to get enough points.
Yeah, because isn't he up in the
He's top 2 in points, yeah.
Yeah. Ah,
Oh, yeah.
damn it. Why you have to back out? Damn
Who?
you. You. Then you can put me on the inside.
I mean, you qualified on the inside. That's your fault. Oh, no, it's because Rubberham didn't show up.
That's right.
Be mad
It's
at him,
his
not
fault.
me.
It's his
Yeah.
fault.
Right, now you get it.
Heck, you start lobbies every time at the same time, so.
I just had to add those 2 cents in there. As broadcaster, I want to see carnage. As CEO of the league, I want good, clean racing. I'm starting the broadcast.
Yep,
You'll have to let me know when my mic's jacked up.
no problem. You need to get a new one.
It's the plugin. Hello and welcome, race fans. We got Bristol. It's custom setup racing. We got 15 drivers, and it's the cutoff race of the playoffs. What more could you ask for on a Thursday night? Jose Protege starts on the pole. He chose the outside lane. That's why it says sauce on the pole here in front of you. Somebody just backed out. Don't know who. Whoever was behind Keith. Anywho, yeah, 250 laps. Cautions are on. I did remember to put the damage on. The timer is going to go here in about 30 to 45 seconds. I'll be starting the timer and then backing out. But I expect a spectacle. I think it's going to be a good chance of carnage filled. On Tuesdays, we had a lot of wrecks happening that didn't necessarily bring out a caution, but a lot of wrecks happened, right? Well, now you have custom setups, so these guys are trying to build the car on the edge of being able to handle them, which means they're going to cross the edge a few times, spin out, and things will happen. I expect it. In-race reporter with me tonight, I have Denkate.
Howdy, howdy.
All right. Points-wise, entering tonight, not only is Denkate in this chat, he is tied at the cutoff line with Keith in the number 17. So those two drivers essentially Whoever gets the most stage points and finishing points between the two of them is going to advance into the next round of playoffs. However, they're not completely mathematically out of both of them being eliminated. They're only about 10 points out of the people in front of them, and there are some drivers behind them that could still advance and make it in as well. So let's see, guys behind them that could advance. We have Harambe, and Sludge. No, Guardian's ahead of you.
Oh, yeah, he is, too.
Guardians
Sorry.
like fourth and fourth. You got Travis Tyson and Warpig are tied at 175, so they have a 13-point gap over both these guys. Realistically, anything could happen. It is Bristol. I do want to announce tiebreaker aspect in case anybody is wondering. If they do still end up tied at the end of the night, then it's whichever one of the two cars finishes better on this race and this race alone. We do not go on past history of the season. It's based on that sole race. Denkate, let me know when I
You can join.
All right, going to blue screen for just a second, ladies and gentlemen. And as long as a driver gives me the stage results and stuff like that, I will do my best to keep the points updated as the race goes. What I mean by that is when the stages end, right? I'm not going to be like, oh, one pass, he's now at 1 point. I'm not no real NASCAR race with all the hieroglyphics that they have to be able to do that, but I'll do what I can. I thought I did pretty good on Tuesday, actually, being able to keep track of where people were on track and be able to keep them updated, but it's really difficult. It was a hard track to do that, especially when people start spinning out. We've got 7 live viewers right now already, and the race hasn't even started. So thanks. If you guys are a spectator and not a driver, just listening to me run my mouth, then give me a holler out in the YouTube. Let me know who you're cheering for, who's your favorite driver here tonight at Bristol. And we're under green. Long live the sauce in the number 9 Hooters Chevy Camaro on the inside of the number 11 non-sponsored Jose Protege, who hits the wall and collected the 48. No harm, no foul, as they're still going forward. It's third place now. We have the 24 Daha, the 48 is Showtime. These guys battling side by side for third place. SMK Sludge in that number 8 rounds out your top 5. Dimebags out there said he's cheering for the broadcaster for the win. Oh, 37, that's Denkate. He's wrecking.
Oh.
Not good.
No, it's
Did you
not.
actually wreck?
Yeah.
No caution on the speedway. A wreck here, and especially 48
95.
and 8 are into each other.
95 just went around.
95, that's Killer Speedster. He has gone around. He's also unsponsored. So apparently Shin Motorsports had no sponsorship for their cars here tonight. We got the 9. I'm guessing he hit the wall. He is now fallen back to third as we have Jose Protege, who is the actual pole sitter in the race lead, with the 24 of Daha Jr. running in second. And looks like he's right on his tail. That 24 car looks fast. 48 catches the wall. Almost collected the 8 car of SMK Sludge. And I expect to see that a lot more tonight than what we've seen on Tuesday night when the Slider guys were here. Custom setups, it's just you really build the car a lot more on edge, a little bit looser. And by doing that, sometimes you have to correct it on exit, and it gets you up into the wall. One of the cars that's surprising me right now, the 17 of Keith is up here beating the 5 of Harambe. Looks like that's like 7th place he's running. And we have a new race leader up front, the 24 of Daha just got by Showtime. Just got by Jose Protege. Pretty mellow, pretty tame. We've had a couple single car incidents, but for the most part, this is a lot calmer than I expected. 16, 15 cars out here at a track like Bristol. Custom setups is hard on this track, so these guys are doing a really good job so far. We've scrolled through some of the top drivers. Going to go back to our pole sitter. We'll let you guys see all the drivers out here so you can see who's in what car and who you're cheering for tonight. Long live the sauce here in the number 9 Hooters Chevrolet. Again, Jose Protege in the unsponsored number 11. Showtime, he's in the 48 Ally Chevy Camaro. Sludge in the number 8 Pro League Caterpillar Chevrolet, also driven by Sloppy Joe in the esports racing. Daha Jr. in the 24 up here is your race leader in this Exalta C-Class Chevy Camaro. Denkate, a little beat up, way in the back. Ahead of Tomboy, though, here in the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps on going and going and going in that number 37 machine. The 5 esports car is Harambe. 17 Fastenal Ford Mustang. Oh, Harambe gets into the wall, collects no one. I made some contact with a few guys, but they're still going. So no harm, no foul there. But Keith in the number 17. Tomboy in the 44. Esports. Chevy Camaro driving for Shackett Motorsports here in Giggity. There's the funny guy. Geico Chevy Camaro. That is USMC Guardian. And just so we're clear, I called him funny on Tuesday. Nobody really gets that joke. This guy always tries to be funny. He just has no humor. Makes me chuckle at the lack of humor that he has. 95 kilo speedster.
My boss just made a comment on mine. He says,
really?
"Yeah, let's go, feller. Take them left turns."
Yeah, look, another left-hand turn, drinking beer and watching NASCAR. 19 Bass Pro Fishing car. That is Pico Getty. 36 Lex Blind Ford Mustang. Let's war pick one of the guys that's just ahead of Keith and Denkate in the points. The one of Rub on 'em. And the 14 of Travis Tyson should round out your field. Sure enough. Battle for the lead is not happening. 24 and 11. They pulled away from the rest of the field, so I'm riding here with this second pack. Looks like a little 5-car pack. We got Long Live Sauce. Showtime. Sludge way down off Speedway. Gives up 2 more spots as Picola and Guardian both able to get by him.
46 to go. 45 for the leader.
45 laps to go here in stage number 1. They have like 50-some laps, but they get like 70-something laps to the fuel. So, barring a caution or somebody getting a lot of damage, we should not see anybody on pit road. Seeing the 19 of Picola battling for 3rd place right now with the 48 of KB Showtime. I know that we have people out there in Denkate's broadcast that are watching. If you guys ever want to tune into the league broadcast that we have, because I know Denkate does some of the broadcasting. Maybe you want to tune in and cheer him on during the Knights of the Heath broadcasting. GC Sports at YouTube. That's our deal there. We're live right now. If you were to check it out, give us a like and subscribe. And not just Denkate's. I mean anybody that you see out here. Maybe they broadcast themselves every race. Maybe they're in the booth. Maybe you can't catch all the action, but would like to watch the rest of the league's action. That would be our YouTube for the future. Definitely, if you're supporting Denkate, you're more than welcome to stay on his channel, obviously. Battle for 3rd has calmed down. Battle for 4th, I say calm down. We're still watching it, 48 and 19. But the battle for 5th is also like 5 or 6 cars back there. I think that was Keith in the number 17 who has joined the action there, trying to work his way up. Man, what a run by the 17. That's the last thing the 37 that Denkate wants to keep hearing, is that 17's having a run. But those 2 cars are tied entering tonight, and the 17 is in the top 10 in points, or top 10 in this race right now. And why is that a huge factor? Why do I keep bringing it up? Stage points. If you're in the top 10 at the end of stage number 1, even if you finish just 10th, that's worth 1 point. If Denkate finishes even 11th, the 17 would gain a point and have the advantage entering stage number 2. Battle for 3rd is heating up now as the 19 keeps peaking under the 48 of Showtime. Really hard to pass down there in the sliders, much less on the customs where you can rev up your engine a little bit more. So got a lot of work to do for the 19 car. 13 of the Guardian now catching up to the pack for both of them. What do we got?
Killer Pizza went into the inside wall.
K95 wrecking again. I think he's one of those guys that, so he does race for Shin. I brought him up. It's too late to bring him back down. But I don't think he has to set up all the tracks and kind of just puts one in just before the races. And if anybody has ever tried one of my setups, that's what I share in our team chat. And they're loose if anybody's ever tried one. So not something you really ever want to just put in your car and go race it expecting to be fast.
Almost got taken out.
Denkate still having a rough time in that. The 37 Energizer Chevy Camaro.
Stay there.
There he is. Ooh, and he's side by side with
I didn't mean to hit him.
These guys are right in front
I
of
did
that
not mean to
car.
hit him. I swear I didn't mean to hit him.
Dimebags, if you're going to broadcast, that's awesome. We have I don't know if you're in the Discord, but the Discord is where we tend to, if you go to the lounge section, or we have broadcast link section, that's where we tend to publish our stuff. So if anybody wanted to watch it, 95 just took out the 48 car of Showtime.
No caution?
No, I mean, the 48's still driving. He just slammed him up into the wall. 48's not going to be happy. He was running solidly in third place prior to that. 19 now of Piccolo Gator was able to pull away. Ouch. That's a tough one to handle. 19 of Piccolo is now in third place. War Pig back here, gonna have to deal with that 95 car shortly. Yeah, 95, he's just having a rough time. He's all over the place. Exit a corner, he comes out to the top side, and then he gets loose, drops way down to the bottom, kind of running the bottom of the track in the corner. Ooh. But he's just getting loose on the exit and kind of out of control a little bit. Oh, and he's spinning. Possibly assisted by the one of Rub on him that time. Long live the sauce. Looks like he's running in 6th place now here. Pretty solidly by himself. 48 car has a little right side damage of Showtime. If anybody is keeping eyes on where Showtime is, I know he usually has some family members out here. Keith just got ahead of him for 7th. Showtime has the outside lane though, so may be able to make something happen. I know I'm riding along with Sauce to watch that battle between those two, but we can keep seeing that back there as they're racing. Though, oh, 48 hooks the 17. 17 ended up in the wall, but still in front of them as the 48 lifted. Harambe now in that number 5 machine gets underneath 48. 48 gets loose on exit, little contact with the 5. Rough time right now. And honestly, you know, the 48 wasn't having these same problems when he was battling for 3rd place, but he didn't have the damage. Once you get damage on your car, it does handle considerably different. So Showtime is... He's just dealing with a rough handling car right now. I seen the one of rubbing him. Looked like he got loose on exit. Almost fun. Showtime is pretty solidly in the top 12 in points, so I don't expect this to really affect him in the points. However, I do expect it to frustrate him with individual drivers after events like this, where he gets, you know, running for 3rd place, get put in the wall. Nobody's going to be happy with stuff like that. Got Sludge back here running in 5th as these guys are catching that 95 car again.
Okay, tell Daha to slow down a bit.
Daha has somebody all over the back bumper of him as Jose Protege is closing in hard for that race lead. Looks like 24 car is starting to get loose now as we get deeper into this run. That 24 Exalta Chevy Camaro for Showtime Motorsports still strong, still running good fast laps, but looks like he's starting to have an ill handle in the race car here at Bristol Motor Speedway. And the 11 of Jose Protege starting to gain ground on him for the race lead. And I gotta be honest, on the custom side, right as far as the teams in GC go, we've really had 3 dominant teams on the custom side all season. We've had Showtime Motorsports, which is, if you know real NASCAR, those are the Hendrick Chevys, the 24, the 9, the 48, the 88, you know, those cars. They've been real dominant. You have the Rum Runners, which is the 8 and the 13, Guardian and Sludge. Those two have been really, really good all season. Then you got Shin Motorsports. I was out there for the longest time in the 18. Then we have Jose in the 11 and the 19 Picola. Speedster's pretty new in the 95, so I'm not going to say he's one of the dominant guys, obviously. But on the custom side, those 8 drivers right there on a week-to-week basis, they were dominant by far.
20 or sorry.
Go ahead, 20-something laps to go.
I think 18.
Looks like the 37 of you, Denkate,
is going to go another lap down. Yep.
What's that going to be, 2 total?
2, yep.
Now, I think the positive is everybody else that's gone at least 1 lap down has lost 2 laps. So I think that would still put you in the lucky dog position at this point in time. But with 20-some laps to go, you got, oh, actually, Tomboy, I think, only lost 1 lap so far.
Well, he was behind me, so now he's ahead of me.
Right. Yeah, I see that, and he's just up in front of the leaders with Travis Tyson.
Yeah.
44 goes another lap down, you'd be battling him for the lucky dog. But if the 14 loses lap, that would be his first lap he goes down. So lots of things going on here. And I know, right, so for the viewers at home trying to understand what's going on, Denkate now 2 laps down, tied for points with Keith entering tonight on the lead lap. So Denkate's got his work cut out for him to try to advance here tonight in the playoffs. But we do have drivers like Warpig. I think he's on the outside of the top 10 right now. So he's still only chasing the 13 points on him.
Yeah.
The problem with that is 13 points is that's hard to do. You get a point per position. There's only 15 cars out there. So the later this race gets without stage points for Denkate, the harder and harder it becomes to actually gain those points because there's only 15 cars. Really hard to be 13 positions ahead of somebody.
Yeah. I keep getting close to him and then I end up losing him. I don't know how.
Riding along with our race leader as we should be coming down to about 15 laps to go here. How many laps you got, Denkate?
I got 13. Oh.
Okay, so we're at 11 to go.
Sorry, Piccola.
Ooh, Piccola in the wall.
Oh, and Killis Pizza ran into him.
I still have Piccola in third. Is that accurate?
Yep.
Okay.
He's still in third.
Who's that in front of him? Another unsponsored white car. Is that Jose? Did Jose lose that much ground? Yeah, something happened to Jose Protege now, as he's now lost a lot of ground to that 24 machine.
Ooh, I'm a lap ahead of Killis Pizza.
Up front, I have Daha Jr. is getting ready to lap the 14 of Travis Tyson as they're coming to 10 to go, or 9 to go, something like that. I don't know. Laps are dwindling down, but this is huge for all those guys that are 2 laps down or more. This is going to put the 14 1 lap down. Everybody that's 2 laps down will be trapped, both those laps down, barring cautions. No bueno. If you're one of those cars 2 laps down, you're really going to have a rough night ahead of you. And he did it. He's a lap down. So I think we're coming to like 8 to go now.
I'll tell you in a second.
Looking inside now. All right, you're clear there.
I'll tell you how many I have.
You got room. You're clear there.
I have 8, so 6 to go.
Looking inside now. You got
6 laps to go. Ooh, it's getting down there.
Come on, tomboy.
car there on the inside. Clear
Lose it a bit. Let me get back up there.
I'm actually a little shocked Cola has even made it this far deep into the run. He told me he was going to just run a couple laps and then back out so he could go watch some Thursday night football.
He's in third, so he's probably like, nah, I'm gonna stay put.
Yeah, he started in the back, but after not qualifying, and then he says, "Yeah, I'm in the top 5. I'm gonna run this out, see what we can get." Daha, I mean, to me, Daha has proven to be the class of the field right now.
Oh yeah.
2 laps to go.
2 to go.
2 laps remain here in stage number 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, 1 to go for the leader. Because he just crossed it.
Got a car high now. White flag. Dig, driver.
Oh, snap. I'm trying to... Sorry, Sauce. And whoever else that was. Harambe?
No,
Car high. Careful.
that doesn't sound promising.
No, it was Sludge.
So
I was trying to stay out of their way, but
Stage, but plenty of racing.
I wasn't even on the gas. And I just went right up and smashed him into the wall. Didn't mean it.
Well, that's not good.
Nope. But he didn't wreck or anything, so that's a good thing. It's in the broadcast chat.
Okay, the results are?
Yep. All right.
All right, be smart out there. Going green. Be ready here. Got one peeking inside. Looking inside now.
Ooh, snap! Oh, we got a caution.
So Sorry, guys. I was away for a second trying to find the channel football game. I couldn't find it. We are under caution on the speedway. Don't know what happened there.
Oh.
I know that drivers are getting mad already. Who got the lucky dog this time?
Travis Tyson got the lucky dog, and I'm going to have to say Harambe got one lap back. Or Tomboy got one lap back.
Okay.
Because Travis got the lucky dog. I don't know what happened, but it was in front of me.
Alright guys, I am going to be quiet for just a few seconds on this next restart. Sorry. I'm going to try to get these points updated the best I possibly can.
You're covered to the green. Ready. Got one up top. Stay low, stay low. Car outside, hold your line. Clear high, bud. Got a car high now.
Ooh.
Clear high, bud. Got one up top.
Alright, so Keith got 2 points there in that stage, which is going to make Denkate's life harder. He's going to make up 2 points. But on top of that, Warpig actually got another point as well. So Travis Tyson now is going to fall back to 11 points. Now, mind you, again, guys, it does completely reset for the next round, where nobody will have any points entering round number 2.
Okay, I'm trying not to hit anybody, and I put the brakes on, and I get rear-ended.
Running back here with Sauce, we have Daha in the race lead.
Your mic. There we go.
Is that better?
Yep.
Alright, so was riding along with Sauce. We have Daha in the race lead, followed by Picola and Jose Protege. Picola now in position number 2. We talked about him quitting, and he's running in P2 now, so he does not want to quit for sure. Yes, person just can't watch games today. On the NFL Plus channel. No, maybe not. I don't know. I thought it was on Fox.
Which game are you talking about?
It's on Prime Video. Chargers and Chiefs are playing tonight, and I can't watch it. That makes me angry.
Uh-oh.
Sauce has now moved up into 4th with Guardian sitting position number 2. Scroll through the field a little bit more.
Killer Speedster got into Tomboy.
And Tomboy was already the one that was mad at Killer Speedster, so that's not going to get any better. Speedster seems to really be struggling. He's hitting anything that moves out there. I mean, I hate saying it like that, right? But I mean,
yeah.
That's at the end of the day, that's how it is.
Come here, Tomboy. I got to get ahead of you.
Regina McBride cheering on Daha, says your mother is watching you. Just drive and race and focus. Hamilton said, hit him, Dennis. You need the points.
Nice teammate, eh?
He's taking the thought process of their dog. Riding back up front, this is top 5. Harambe now trying to break into the top 5 as Guardian is in 5th. 5-car of Harambe trying to get into the top 5. Harambe and Sludge. Sludge made the playoffs. Missed the first 2 races of the round, so he entered with just his playoff points from this season. Really stinks for him. He's probably not going to advance after being one of the most dominant cars all season. Harambe, kind of in the same boat, enters this race in 13th in points. He mathematically is not eliminated from advancing, but basically without a win, he's not going to make it. And He really has to go up here, win the stage, and win the race. He's like 40 points behind Denkate even, and so really hard to make up. But mathematically, still had a chance. He missed one of the races prior to tonight as well. So Guardian now in position number 4, along with the Sauce in position number 5. 95 car on pit road. I don't know. I don't think you have to pit at this stage.
Oh, I think he's out because he's now 3 laps down.
No, he was still moving. He was 2 laps down
Okay.
prior. His car was still shaking on pit road. Now it is not. Now it is solid. 95 car is out. So there's going to be a few cars on track that are very pleased to hear this. But that's also going to minimize our chances of carnage. Hamilton out there said that he's glad I understood the reference when he said hit him, he needs points. Yeah, I knew you were talking about Dirt Dog for sure. It's a tough one. Gotta love Dirt Dog, right? The fact that he was even still running to advance in the playoffs, I was pretty impressed with him. The way that he ran it, I'm not impressed with, but making it that far, I was. He had a good season for him, especially after joining 6 weeks into the season. He wasn't even a Cup driver originally, so it is what it is, I guess.
Yep.
Travis Tyson currently the only car on track that is 1 lap down. So if we can get a caution, the 14 car would be back on the lead lap.
Yep.
24 car is flying.
33 laps to go.
The 24, if he would have just wall-banged in qualifying, he could have had the pole and just walked away right out the gate. But a couple other cars may have done some wall-banging. And just so viewers at home know, I don't have rules in qualifying. I can't police it. I'm not on the track with them, so I don't have rules in qualifying. Tracks like this, yeah, there are wall-banging laps. We didn't see it on Tuesday in the sliders, but we definitely seen it tonight here for the customs. But it's kind of like the road courses, right? Like I told everyone in advance, I can't police if you're cutting the course in qualifying. So to each their own. What you do in qualifying. The rules are just that it's going to be 4% with one percent wear tire or whatever. So that's kind of all there is for racing as far as the qualifying rules. So
Yeah.
Jose Proche used it to the best of his advantage here tonight. I know people were upset about it, but at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do.
I wouldn't even know how to wall bang on this track. Every time I
It's
hit
kinda
the
like
wall,
what
I
you've
go.
been doing. Yeah, I was going to say it's kind of like what you've been doing, but faster.
Because every time I hit the wall, I slow down.
Yeah, well, you got to hit it at the right point, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be out here teaching people how to wall bang, because then how am I going to qualify good next season?
There you go.
I got to admit, here on the custom side, more so than the slider side, I do miss running out here on the track with the custom guys, right?
Yeah.
I'm a big custom setup guy, but on a positive, with me not being out on the track, that is what's keeping either Keith or Denkate on the edge of making it here into the next round of playoffs. Because I think I was like 3rd in points or 4th in points when I stopped racing.
Yep.
Rub on him here in the number 1 car, trying to get around lap traffic. 14 to Travis Tyson. Travis Tyson, actually, he's having a pretty quiet night. I don't know if he's not pitting under these cautions, because I just can't tell. That is kind of his forte, but his car looks really clean. This is a hard track to have an undamaged car. Stage 1, he did lose a lap, but he didn't really look all beat up and banged up like some of these other cars. So shout out to Travis Tyson. As I talk about him, he nails the wall. So commentator's curse right there, huh?
Yep.
I'd really like to watch the race leaders and see the battle for the lead. The problem is they're not battling for the lead, so it's kind of useless to go out there and watch them.
Yeah.
Dimebags out there said, no, that's funny. I don't know what he's talking about, but he thinks something's funny. Awesome. Could possibly be because he had a dime bag. To anyone that understands that reference. Scrolling through the field a little more. Pico is starting to get a advantage over Jose Proche. The Toyotas. What do you got for lap count whenever you have an opportunity to Denkate?
Tell you in a minute.
Okay.
Here we go. I have 23 to go for me.
23 for you, and you're 2 laps down, so 21
Yep.
to go for the race leaders.
Nope. make it 20 to go for race leaders because he's right on my butt.
Okay, I did see he was about to lap somebody. I just didn't know who it was.
I came off of the corner. Too bad.
Oh, Dimebag said, "What's funny is wall bang just faster." About you hitting the wall.
Sorry, Guardian. I saw you.
Battle for 5th place. 48 car in front of the 8 with the 9 and the 5 all right there. So battle for 5th is heating up, and they are reaming right down the back end of that 37 of Denkate.
Yeah, I'm hoping to keep him back there.
Yeah, and Keith's actually right there behind these guys. I can't give Keith enough kudos on how he's running here tonight. I know Tuesday he had a really rough time in the slider race. A lot of people were upset with him. He got eliminated from the playoffs. His car wasn't handling. He was wrecking all over the place. But here in the custom, like, you know, in a scenario like that, right? Like people just maybe you're just bad at the track, right?
Yep.
But he's running inside the top 10 here consistently, and we're talking about he's just a couple tenths off the likes of Showtime, Sludge, Sauce, Harambe. All but Harambe out of those names that I just listed have a race win this season. So he's doing a good job. One car rub on him is on pit road.
Really?
He's not out of the race. He just went to pit. Like, I don't know why. He was on the lead lap, and you lose 2 laps when you pit here. And I don't think you guys had to pit this stage, so I don't. That's a bold move. Rub on him, bold move.
Oh, who's that behind me?
Sorry.
Sorry, Warpick.
I don't know. There's a lot of cars.
I know. Well, no, I only got one more behind me, so.
Travis Tyson, who I talked about having a clean car, who is ever since then bounced off the wall a few times. 19 car catching up to the 24, but this is about where the 11 caught up to the 24 last time. So we kind of got in that ballpark of 10 to 20 laps to go.
Rub on him's out.
24. He's out of the race. Oh, 5 car wrecking hard.
Woo. No caution.
Yeah, rubbing him is out of the race. That's no bueno.
So now I'm in 13th. Now I got to go catch Tomboy and get 14th. Not like that's going to happen. I'm 3 laps down, so. Travis Tyson come near me. I will not hit him. I'll let him go by. If I can stop tapping the wall. I just don't want to pit. So it's 12 to go. So 9 laps to go. 19's the leader.
Piccolo got the lead. That's interesting. There's the battle right there.
There's another car on pit road.
You have 2 cars. You have Speedster and you have Rubbenham. Should both be on.
No, there's a third one because I'm in 12th now.
Huh. Let me scroll through and see who else decided to back out. The 5 of Harambe. After that incident, the 5 of Harambe is on.
Oh, no.
And he was running up in the top all night long. So Keith, I think, is going to gain another position there. I mean, everybody's going to gain a position that was behind him.
Yeah.
Right?
Ah! Oh, I'm now 4 laps down. Okay, go, go, go. Come on, 11. Thank you. I just didn't want to come up the track and then hit him.
So we're down to 12 cars on track. Started with 15. We're down to 12. Tomboy just nailed the wall. What? I don't know what happened to him.
Tomboy just nailed the wall.
I was actually riding along with him, and I was doing points for these drivers that had finished. Battle for the lead still heating up. How many laps do you say we got left?
1 second here. I have 7 to go, and I'm 4 laps down, so 3 to go.
Okay, battle for the race lead with 3 laps to go here in stage number 2. Piccolo is starting to get a pretty good advantage over the 24 of Daha.
And Sludge has moved up to 5th.
Dimebag's out there said he's reloading ammo while he watches the race. What does everybody else say? I don't know if you've caught on to this yet or Dimebags, but I'm broadcasting the race with my spare time. Denkate's wall banging, just slower.
All right, let's go. White flag.
White flag. I'm 5 laps. No, I'm 4 laps. Okay. It showed 5 for me.
Here it comes around turn 4 and is going to win stage number 2 here at Bristol Motor Speedway. So our 2 stage winners are going to be P1 and P2, Picola and Daha, the 2 stage winners. Picola really just came on strong at the end. He didn't seem to have the same fall off that 24th car had. Or at least that's what, I mean, it looked like to me.
Yep. There you go, sir. Updated
Right.
pictures.
We got the stage 2 results.
Gator, Daha, Jose Protege. Oh, okay.
Gator, Daha, Jose Protege, Guardian, Sludge, Showtime, Sauce, Warpig, Keith, Travis Tyson gets into the top 10 after people back out of this race. Now I gotta just add some points here to some people. And actually, when we go green, I gotta get onto the 24 car. As he is restarting on the inside.
Yep,
19
he's the leader.
Restarts third. Must have had damage on his part.
Oh, what the
Say it.
Huh?
Don't say it.
I got loose and ended up in the pit.
Already?
Yeah. Right off the
Yeah.
restart. I didn't even think about not doing anything. Oh well. It was a good run this season. I'm out of the playoffs, but I'm not out of the race. I'll still be racing. Because we're still allowed to race, right? Even though we're
Yes.
out? Okay.
Well, of course you are. That's how you have people in the race right now that are not in the playoffs.
Driver, wake up. Wrong pit lane.
Silly Denkate. He's always been in my leagues and still doesn't know the rules of any of them. In fairness, we change the rules every year.
Yep.
To the viewers at home, don't forget next week we're shutting down points racing. We are going to the
Also race?
custom all-star race, custom setup all-star race was postponed because the night that we tried doing it, servers were down. The playoffs were supposed to begin the next week, so we went ahead and did the 3 weeks worth of playoff stage 1 or playoff round 1 coming to a conclusion. Got about 4 drivers that are in the playoffs throughout the 2 Cup series that can't race next week, and it's the beginning of round 2 of the playoffs. All 4 drivers have advanced to round 2, so realistically, it's just a good time. Bristol's a race that'll get a lot of people mad at each other. It's a good time to kind of shut it down, do the all-star race, have some fun for a week in the midst of the playoffs. Let those guys come back from their mini vacations or whatever they're doing, and then go back to racing, points racing the following week. So Phoenix, another short track actually coming up here in 2 weeks on the custom side.
Now, does that do the same for Xfinity?
Xfinity will still be racing.
Okay.
The objective is always to get Xfinity done before Cup Series, right? Oh,
Yeah.
seen a little lag spike out of the 11 car of Jose Project. Hoping it doesn't continue, but I am seeing quick little jerks on my screen. He's the only car. Maybe somebody else is lagging. I don't know. The only one I'm seeing lagging is the 11 car right now. Update on the football game. If anybody is watching or hoping to see it and can't watch it, the Chargers have taken an early 3-0 lead over the Chiefs with about 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. YouTube land's gone pretty dry on me. Thanks for continuing to talk and give me people to talk to. And what I mean by that is, like, for real, like, y'all could talk.
So 113 laps to go.
Oh, boy. So basically, we just hit halfway. 125 would be halfway. I was just seeing lagging out of the 13. I'm riding along with the 19 now, seeing lag out of the 13. When I rode with the 13, that's when I was seeing the lag out of the 11. So it could possibly be that it was the 13 the whole time that was having the lag issues. Man, even after calling out the guys out on YouTube, still not getting nobody from YouTube to comment.
Wow.
Really?
I know, eh? I can't say anything to my boss because I know he's still watching, so.
Well, you know, I can't see your tube, right? So your YouTube,
Yeah.
so people are probably watching that one.
I only got one viewer.
Your boss. Actually, if you only got one viewer and you're watching it to see the comments, that right now it would be just you watching it.
No, I'm actually got it on that one screen that you don't like for when we
I
do
hate
the
that
broadcast. Yeah.
Absolutely hate that screen. And I don't really care. Just when you actually do the broadcast, I don't like that screen because it takes like half your screen away.
Exactly.
Let's ride with some other people here. Warpack back here battling with along with the Sauce. Don't know what happened to Sauce. He's been up front all night with that. Well, actually, the 1911 having a harder time getting away from the 48 and the 13. I was thinking Sauce had a problem, but Sauce is still back here with Sludge, who's been around most of the race, just there battling with Warpig and Travis Tyson, who they have not had to deal with most of the race. Scrolling through, yep, out of the race for the one car. 14, Travis Tyson, car still looks clean. I was going to say the only Ford, but he's the only Stuart Haas car out there. There's two Fords, as Keith is in a Ford in the number 17 machine. The 11 has a little bit of right front damage for Jose Protege. He's sitting currently in position number 4. The 4 cars you're riding along with here are 2nd through 5th as the 24 is through.
I think your mic just cut out, or you turned it off.
I started talking, so yeah. Okay, here.
Oh.
Tired running with those. That's right, 48 car.
Your mic's acting up. Oh, there we go.
Is it better now?
Yep.
Okay. A lot of action going on anywhere on the track. 19 starting to pull away from the other group of cars. 48 pulling away from the 11 and the 13. Again, it looks like there's slight damage on the front end of the 11. We still have like 100 laps to go. 9 and the 36 are racing. 37's on pit road. That doesn't look intentional.
Oh, no, that wasn't intentional, but I keep hitting the wall, so trying something.
He's trying wall banging. There's bags.
Definitely not trying wall banging.
I hope not, because they're not doing very successful.
Nope.
Pretty good little battle back here between the two Fords and Sauce. We got the 14, 9, and the 17 battling. Oh, actually, the 36 is in a Ford as well, which is weird in this game. That's the, they have him written down as Rick Ware Racing Park, the 36. It's definitely a front row motorsports car, but the game, it's like a glitch. They have him as the RWR car. And the other two Rick Ware cars are both Chevys, so it's a slight glitch. Ooh, 17 nails the wall on the exit of turn number 4. Possibly turn number 2. I don't know. It's definitely turn 2. Yeah, Chargers still have the lead after almost the whole first quarter.
Wow.
They have like a minute and a half, and Chargers have the lead.
I heard something on the radio that they don't want to be a Cowboys fan right now because it's probably just like being a Leaf fan.
Yeah, nobody wants to be a Cowboys fan. Not only did they start the season 0-1, but they also lost their quarterback in that loss.
Oh, no way. They didn't.
First
They didn't score a touchdown either, eh? In the first game.
I don't know. I didn't watch it. Tell me you're not Canadian. Tell me you're Canadian without saying you're Canadian, eh? 19 Picola is starting to gain on this 24 car again, so I think we've hit that part of the run that the 24 just starts losing a little grip. He doesn't look loose or tight on the screen here. I say that he almost hit the wall on exit, but his handling doesn't look that bad. But what I'm seeing and what you guys are seeing is different than what the drivers are seeing. Also, I know once you get about 45 laps in or so, the drivers will also start seeing some smoke on their tires as they're going through the corner. Again, we don't see it on the broadcast view, but the drivers start seeing it. And once you start seeing that smoke on your right front tire, you're losing a lot of time every lap. And it's just as tires wear, you know.
Oh, I
Dimebags
never
from
actually noticed that.
Texas. Oh, yeah. Well, man, maybe it's just me. Maybe I burned that right front too bad that it smokes every corner. But Dimebags out there said he's from Texas and wouldn't dream of rooting for the Cowboys. Listen, I'm from Oklahoma. I live in Oklahoma. Absolutely no way, whatever, that I'm going to root for the Cowboys. I'm also originally from New Hampshire and hate the Patriots. But on air, I don't know if I should even say who I cheer for because their last couple years, worst team in football. Gotta love Atlanta. Battle for the race lead. Pico Gator going to the inside of Daha, peeking.
Your mic.
Mic irritates me. And it's not even a mic, it's actually the controller. But all of my controllers do the same thing.
Oh, that sucks.
Battle for third. Now the 11 gets by the 48. Well, it's because all my headsets plug in, right? So then when I swap controllers, the more you plug it in, the more that little insert goes bad on the controller. So every one of my microphones do the exact same thing.
Oh, let's hope mine never does it.
Nah, Bags, you calm down now. I live here, Norman. Boomer. I'm not from here. I just live in Oklahoma currently. I've only lived here about 7 years now, 8 years. Pico unable to make the pass for the lead, but Jose Protege is still running back there in third. He has Showtime all over the bumper of him, and that Showtime has Guardian all over the rear end of him for the top five. I'm watching the race for the lead, but you guys can see the battle with Showtime and them. Whenever we're on the straightaway, you can kind of see the back view, and it shows that battle for third as well. So you're seeing a little bit of everything.
And I'm actually keeping up with these guys too.
How? Oh, probably because all the battling. I'm just kidding. You had the fresher tires. You had that pit stop too, right? So you have much fresher tires. You got about 30 lap fresher tires.
Guardian just went onto the inside wall. He's going straight, but they're still going. Right? Yeah, he did. That was a good save.
Yeah, usually you just lose like a half second or so when you do that. You're still able to get up and run at pace. You just get loose on exit sometimes and put you down. Maybe not hit the inside wall, but way close to it like you're about to.
Yeah.
Dimebags was a wrestler from Amarillo, Texas. Went up to Oklahoma and did a lot of wrestling. That's what's wrong with Dimebags. I always thought it was just driving. I always just thought it was just driving on NASCAR heat, right? No, he's from Texas. That explains everything.
Me, it's because I'm Canadian.
Yeah, listen, a lot of people say that I'm just a Canadian because I'm originally from New Hampshire, right? So they're like, New Hampshire's just southern Canada. You're not really that wrong. The only thing we didn't pick up is that we don't say A after everything.
Yeah. Oh, man. I don't know if they're trying to save tires or what, but they keep getting like right by each other and they just don't want to pass each other.
I don't think it's saving tires. I think they're at that point that their tires are really worn out. As I said, you guys get like 70-something laps. This was like 130-something lap stage. So, 19 gets into the 24 hard going down on the apron, but these guys are getting close to where the tires are completely wore out. However, you need to make it to lap 70-something to go to make sure that you can go another full run and be able to make it all with just that one stop.
Yeah.
Not the strategy that Denkate went with. He's already pit twice this stage.
Yeah, well, the first time was I tried doing what you said, and I screwed it up.
Oh, gotcha. I told you. It'll crank your car over.
Yeah, and it did. Oh.
19 still unable to make the pass for the lead, but now he's on the inside as they enter the corner, still unable to make the pass. It's really hard. The outside lane is definitely the preferred lane to make passes here. At some point in time, a driver gets irritated that the guy in front of them is holding them up and does just move them. And we've seen the 19 dive underneath and make contact with the 24 already. And I wouldn't be shocked to see it again. At some point, we see the 19 keep trying really, really hard to get down to the bottom. I don't know what Dimebag's talking about. He said that that's a winning move for you, Denkate, to have pit twice in this stage already, knowing you still have a third pit stop. I like
not being like 9 laps down now, but I like the enthusiasm. Yeah, so do I. I like it too.
Listen, you're only 9 laps down. If we have 9 cautions, you're on the lead lap.
Yep. But that ain't going to happen with these guys.
Except for you're not the first car lap down.
No.
19 almost got to the outside of the 24. 24 shuts the door, almost got him in the wall. 19 had to lift. 19 just doesn't care. He's clearly faster than the 24 right now, but by having to go to the bottom, he's unable to make the pass. Maybe he'll get lucky here, be able to use the 44, kind of like a pick on the 24. Oh, 24 gets really loose on exit, goes down almost to the inside wall, may have caught the outside wall. 19 has the lead now, and there is no 24 in sight. 24 not only lost the lead, he just got car ramrodded by the 14 of Travis Tyson. Oh boy. He's well behind, back behind Sludge, who was outside the top 5. 37 on pit road again. Third stop this stage.
I got loose coming off the corner, and I hit the wall on the inside, so got fixed.
So 11's in second, 13's third, 8 is in fourth. Oh, 24 got loose again and took out Travis Tyson. Travis Tyson out wrecked on the inside. Oh, the 17 then wrecks on the exit. Man, this is an awesome view. I'm riding. I clicked through and I'm on board with one of the drivers that's on pit road, right? But by doing that, it's showing me the exit of turn number 4 as people are getting back on the start-finish line. As soon as I did that, 24 got loose, took out 14, and then exiting in the same corner, 17 got loose and spun himself out.
Oh.
I like this view. I mean, I gotta change it because the viewers ain't gonna like that one, right? Just riding around every car coming around. But that was interesting. Right, Dimebags? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, chaos everywhere. I like it. I mean, anybody that's a lap down doesn't like it. They were hoping caution would come out, but still chaos.
Yeah, that would have been... why?
1937 almost spun out again. We got 10-0 now out here in the game. The Chargers are beating the Chiefs 10-0.
Oh. I don't know if Travis Tyson's trying to get me to hit him or what. Ooh. 24 just coming out of the pit road and then... I'm not hitting you, dude.
24 with freshies. Boy, that was a tough place to come back on the track.
Oh, man.
Denkate's up in the wall, having a hard time continuing.
No, I didn't. I didn't hit it.
Oh, no, just real close. The 11, second place on the inside of him now. Looks like the 11 got really loose on the exit. Oh, the 11, The 11 almost wrecked. Oh, no. Never mind. 19 and 11 are coming to pit road. Race leader on pit road, which should put the lead over to the 8 car. 13 car of USMC Guardian should be a race leader now.
Yep, and he's coming up behind me.
Yep, I see that as well. Lots of damage on the front end of that 13 machine.
Oop.
So, alright, in this view, guys, you're seeing the 13. It looks like the car is kind of like bouncing in the corners. That's what these guys are dealing with, but that right about the time that the car starts bouncing through the corner, that's when that right front tire on their view. Now, if you're cockpit view, you don't see it, but if you're in any of the other views, you'll see it where that smoke is just rolling from that right front. Now, where this is going to come huge into play, the 19 and the 11, 19 exiting pit road now. It's going to be 2 laps down to that 13 and the 8. If a caution comes out now, 19's in a lot of trouble. If the 19 can get back around these race leaders before a caution comes out, he's in really good shape, right? But he's going to be gaining almost a second a lap on these guys right now. It's going to be insurmountable the amount of time that he's making up. However, when they go to pit road, if they can last another 15 laps or so, 20 laps, that's going to waste the tires on the 19 car. And now when these guys pit, they're going to have the fresh tires be making up a second to a second and a half. It's really all about when you catch the traffic in this lap time, but we should be around, 60 laps to go in that ballpark?
Roughly, yeah, or just under 60.
When you cross the line, let me know what it says on your screen. I know
Okay.
you're like 10 laps out. Oh, 13 nails the wall with the right front after the 19 does get by them.
12 laps.
You're 12 laps down?
Yeah, 65.
That's how many are to go?
For me, yep.
65 for you. You're down 12, so that would make it 53. But they just crossed the line again, so probably 52 for the race leaders right now. That's pretty close. I said we're down to about 50 laps to go. I think that's what I said.
Yep.
I may have said 70, actually. I don't know. But now, I mean, if you pit at this point, you can definitely make it the rest of the way. I mean, maybe not you, Denkate. I wouldn't pit if I was you. You've already done a couple extra stops. A big shout out, actually, to you. Not most people, when they go 12 laps down, that's it. They're done racing.
Well, I'm your in-race reporter, so...
That would stink, right?
Yeah. Like, it's happened being in-race reporter and then, like, lagging out and... or losing power, or... That's the bummer.
I agree with you out there, Donbags. 14 hits the wall on exit, almost collected the 19, who again, when this cycles out, the 19 should end up as your race leader, but if stuff like that happens, see, that's the danger. All these people are out there on the old tires now. Anything could happen.
Whoa! Well, I'm staying up, I'm staying down. Go, go, go.
Okay. Out there in Discord, Convoy did say that the 13 was rubber banding earlier when contact had happened. He didn't know the gap between them. So that's kind of what I had thought, is that maybe the 13 was lagging. And I guess proven point, he was. I don't expect Picola to be too nice to this 14 car trying to get around him. He tried already, 14 got loose and just took him out. Now he goes to the inside, 14 goes down to the bottom, blocks that lane, side by side with the 17 and the 14. 19's, this is a dangerous spot with all this lap traffic right in front of him.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Keith, though, right now, because last time I saw when he went by me, he was, he's going to pits now. I was going to say he was in third, so I thought he had already pitted.
The 19 did get around the 14, as you guys are seeing now here on your screen. I like what he did there. When a car starts getting loose in front of you, you almost don't want to pass them low, because on the exit of the corner, if you're not clear and they get loose, they're going to come down and take you up, which is what almost happened to 19 there. So he kind of backed off, rode behind the 14, waited for him to get loose again, and went to the outside. He made the pass on the outside, which really, if your car is already loose and you get stuck down on the bottom of the track, boy, you're having a handful.
Yeah, and Sludge is your leader.
Sludge in the 8 car says to me he's yet to pit. The 11, in comparison, I believe the 11 will end up in second. Sludge giving his lap
Yeah,
back.
because he's in third right now.
The 8 car coming to pit road, so the 19 will take over the race lead here in just a second. Yeah, and Dimebags, you nailed it on the head. When you have the older tires, you definitely want to go to the top side to make up time. The problem is exiting the corner when you're on the very top and you kind of have to turn the wheel a little extra. That makes you loose on exit, and that's why we see so many people get loose at a track like Bristol. Most of your tracks, you're down at the bottom of the apex of the corner, right? And you're on exit, you're kind of letting the car drift up, so you're not really turning the wheel that hard, so you're able to stay away from that spin out section, right? Tracks like Martinsville, tracks like Bristol, when you have to stay low and really put a lot of wheel input in it, that's where you see, especially on the custom side, cars start getting looser and looser and looser on exit as the tires wear. Obviously, you know that, Downbags. You've done enough NASCAR heat racing. Sure, Denkate knows that, but I do like to put out useless knowledge for anybody that might be watching that may not know it. Duh, just peed his pants, but only a little bit as Denkate hits the wall in front of him. KB, Showtime, and Duh. This should be the battle for third, I believe. And Duh will have the freshest tires of them, but Showtime is the one making the pass. Right, Dimebag, yeah, you definitely got to come off at the corner really straight. It's almost like a road course here, right?
Oh, yeah, he's lagging.
Who is, the 13?
Yep.
No bueno, if you're following the 13.
He scared me. You know, he was coming up behind me and he scared me.
Nobody wants to be around a lagging car, right? But the people that definitely don't want to be around a lagging car are somebody that's still on the lead lap. So we see the difference here. Sledge was in the top 5 when he pit, right? He's in the 8 car right in front of this 44 car. The 44 Tomboy. He's the next car to go another lap down by the 19 of Picola. Right in front of him again, Sledge. So that's the difference of him staying out there on the old tires. Now, he should be able to pull away from the 19, but he lost almost 3/4 of a lap, I want to say. He was about a quarter of a track or so behind the 19, so about half a track distance is what he lost. This is a 15-second track, so when you lose 7-8 seconds here in comparison to like Chicago or something, you lose a lot more ground. 37 back to pit road.
Yeah, I forgot to gas up the last pit. I only had like 12 laps of fuel left.
Right, 13 car. He's on the bumper of Daha. So Daha peed a few laps ago when he was trying to race around Denkate, and now he's really peeing as there's a lagging car getting around him. Looks like contact was made because the 24 hit the wall. 13 comes up, gets into the side of Daha. Daha's not enjoying racing next to this Geico Chevrolet. I promise you he's not. He probably did what he needed to there. He lost ground to 48. 13 has some of the freshest tires out there. 13's flying, right? If you know they're lagging, if it's for position, this really stinks because you have to get up there and battle them, right? But you almost just let them go and let them have the position. Doho's already basically locked into the next round of the playoffs. Showtime in the same boat. Guardian even locked into the next round. I don't think any of these guys are going to get up there and compete with the win, barring an accident. So it's kind of just, you almost want to just let the lag car go. And I hate saying that, but there's not really much we can do about a car lagging until the race is over. You know, you can inform them that they're lagging the best you can through chats and stuff, but if they don't check their phone, there's no way of them knowing if you're not in a chat with them. So unfortunately,
yeah.
Dimebag said it's your fault you're struggling tonight. You didn't put the special setup in that you and him were working.
Huh?
He has no idea either. Going to the speedster view here, the pit road parked car. While we watch the cars come off turn 4, that'll really give you a knowledge on who's loose and who's not. The 19 has passed the 44. Is the 9 in second, or is the 9 a lap down?
I didn't think there was a 9.
The 9 is sauce. Oh, Sludge, really loose on exit again. Okay, so that was a lap around with all, well, not a lap around, but that was following the cars here.
I know
Jesus,
Gator is definitely leading.
Pico is definitely the leader. 9 had a fast car early in the race. He started falling off here in stage 3, so I'm assuming he's a lap down. But he was on the lead lap most of the race. The next car in line that I see would be second, would be the 11th of Jose Protege.
I believe so, yes.
And then I think the 13, the lagging 13, if he gets by the 48, which he has, that should be third. Showtime in fourth. Daha rounding out your top 5. So, I mean, Daha can't be upset. He got that stage 1 win. He looked really strong. Looks like these guys on pit road made a few adjustments. Daha just doesn't have the long run car that everyone else has. So, you get to stage 3 where it's 100 plus laps. I mean, you can't tell me that's not a long run, right? And
yep. He's
still fast when he comes out on the 4 fresh tires. I mean, he's zooming. He's one of the quickest cars on the track. But the problem is once you get past 30 to 40 laps. And Bristol's a hard track to do that. Like, you got to kind of pick and choose what you want. Do you want a short run car expecting cautions, or do you want a long run car expecting something like this? And Daha must have just thought there was going to be more cautions at this track. He's run a really phenomenal race, though. I mean, all in all, for having the fall off that he's had, minus that one time he got loose, that was about the only mishap he's had all race, and that's really what cost him a lot of this track position. I think otherwise he'd be in second. I had Jose Protege.
Yes, Guardian is in third.
As he just got by?
Yep. I wasn't getting.
You were able to tell me that.
I wasn't gonna like take him out, so even though he was lagging and looked like he was gonna rear end
me. It's not really
me.
you taking them out. It's more like there's a good chance they'll take you out.
Yeah. So I just let him go by.
Trying to give the drivers a couple laps here and ride along with Keith as he's trying to get around Jose Protege, or Jose Protege just go around him. Are the trucks at Bristol tonight? How did everyone end up at Bristol this week? Like, we made our schedule, what, 5-6 months ago?
Yeah.
And The Canadian League is at Bristol tonight. The Real Racing is at Bristol this weekend. Obviously, we're at Bristol. Somebody else was telling me they're running Bristol this week. Oh, the Misfits League, that Matty Ice and Batman's League. They're at Bristol this week. I don't know how it panned out that everybody ended up at Bristol in the same week, and everybody has all the schedules came out at different times.
Yeah, just lucky, I guess.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's lucky. It's Bristol.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to be on that track right now.
I know I got a race at the Glen tomorrow night, so.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yay. As I make my Cobra return, and they're going to a road course. Awesome sauce.
Yeah. We're going to have like maybe 5 guys in ARCA. Oh, wait, no, Travis joined. That's right. I got to worry about him again.
Warpig's had a pretty good race here, too. I don't know if he's on the lead lap, but if he is, he won't be much longer. Denkate, how many laps down are you?
I am 14 laps down.
Okay.
And we have 27 to go.
That's what you have on your screen is 27?
Yep.
So we're at like 13, getting ready to come to 12, or getting ready to come to 11.
12 or 11, because Gator's like maybe half a second behind me. So I hit 26 laps to go, and he just crossed the line.
For 12 to go.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that would be 11. I don't know what I'm struggling here.
All right, I'm at 25 to go. Oh, and I just like, wow.
Dimebag said FRR was at Bristol this week as well. That really is crazy that all the different leagues ended up at the same track in 1 week. Unfortunately, Valor wasn't. I like Bristol a lot better than I liked New Hampshire, where I ran last night. I believe we're at 10 to go. I could be wrong.
I'm at 24, and I'm 15 down.
Okay, so they're at 9 to go.
Yeah, because I spun out.
Coming now to 8 to go. It's really hard to justify how many laps are left when you have to do math in your head, because numbers are hard. Main Race Reporter, not really close to being on the lead lap.
I'm sorry.
Well, here's the positive about a track like Bristol. If you don't like the track and you go 15 laps down, that's 15 less laps that you have to complete that everyone else is completing.
Yep.
Coming to
22. 22 to go, so that's 22.
7.
Yeah.
That would be 6 now for the race leader.
Yep.
Gonna stay on him until the end of this race. He's running a phenomenal job. 19 Piccola, can't even talk about it enough. And oddly enough, the guy that he had to battle to take the race lead, Daha, would be the next car he puts a lap down, who Daha is in the top 5. So that goes to show the kind of laps that Piccola's putting down. Looks like 5 cars will finish on the lead lap. It will be him, Jose Protege, KB Showtime, SMK Sludge, and the 24 of Daha Jr. will be the 5 cars that finish on the lead lap. Everyone else 1 lap down. I say that I'm thinking the 36 car went a lap down, but I'm not 100. Oh yeah, 36 is behind the 19 now, so yeah, he definitely went a lap down.
If it gave me a full screen, I'd be able to tell you, but it doesn't.
I lost track of the laps again. Tracks go
18.
quick. I think we're at 3.
18.
Yeah, we're at like 3 to go.
Yeah.
3 to go. Leaders come to 2 to go this time back. 2 laps remain at Bristol Motor Speedway. Giggity playoffs round number 1 comes to an end tonight. Pete Cola Gator looking for a victory, and didn't he win last week at Road America?
I believe so. Oh, sorry, Sauce. I didn't see you there.
So Pete Cola looking for back-to-backs, as he should be on the white flag lap right now.
Yep.
Enters turn number 3, has the 14 and the 24 in front of him. I don't think he's going to catch him as he comes off turn 4. Race winner, 19, Pete Cola Gator. Second place should... Oh, seen a wreck there.
Yeah.
37 in 9.
Yep. I
Big
came
wreck.
off, and then everybody just starts wrecking.
That was after the line, though, right? The race is
Yep,
already
that
over.
was after the line. The race is over. Oh.
Regina, listen, not just the broadcast. I actually backed out of the racing so that I could do the broadcast. Wanted to make sure that we had somebody that would for sure broadcast these races in the playoffs. And honestly, I do it for the drivers. I run the league, obviously, for these guys to have somewhere to race. I race enough that I don't need to be on the track, and we do it for you guys out there, family, for you guys to be able to see your drivers. Sometimes I say things that maybe people don't want to hear about their family. Just trying to put a little laugh and joking out there, as well as let people know kind of what's going on. So thanks for tuning in, and you guys are the reason that we do these race broadcasts. Hey, Dimebags, I'll do better next week, I promise.
Yeah, it's the All-Star race next week.
Yeah, next week is the All-Star race, so we will have a broadcast on Sunday for the Xfinity race. I won't be the broadcast for that. I only do the Cup Series. Fast lap goes to Daha. So Daha, I told you, man, he had the fastest.
That's right. I got to get that one.
On those short runs. I got it.
Okay, you got that one? Okay.
Yeah. And I knew he had the fastest car in the short runs, right? Like, that was really, really obvious. It was kind of just that long run. I think Daha wins the race if he had a better long run. But that's going to do it for us here tonight at the GC Sports broadcast. Tune in Sunday for the Xfinity Series, and then tune in next Thursday for the Custom Setup All-Star Race, as I will be in that one. I qualified my way in through the Dash Race. So tune in, and I guess we'll just see you next week.